Hi, my name's Barron Hanson and I'm a Vedic meditation teacher. I first learned about Vedic meditation when I was living in New York City, and I was looking for something to help balance the intensity and stress that comes from living in a place like New York. And after I did my course, almost immediately, I felt profound effects. I felt that I could move through life with more of a flow. I found that I had more energy, and I found that I became more adaptable in stressful situations. Vedic meditation comes from India. It's an ancient mental technique passed down from teacher to teacher. It's a mantra-based, self-transcendent technique. It's a very simple, natural, innocent process. When you learn Vedic meditation, you are given a personalized mantra and the technique on how to use it properly. And this mantra is our tool for taking us from a place of thoughts down to a place of no thoughts. And when we go to that place, we start to notice a lot of benefits. We're resting our body at a really, really deep level. They say 2 to 5 times deeper than sleep. When we're meditating, we're resting. And now that mimics the body's natural tendency for rejuvenation. You know, the number one thing that doctors prescribe is rest. And what we're giving ourselves is we're taking 20 minutes twice a day is our suggested dosage of meditation. And we're performing dynamic rest so that when we come out, we can perform dynamic activity. Now, you may have noticed that there's a lot of stress going around. You may notice in your own physiology, but also in the collective consciousness. And the last 2 years in particular have been incredibly stressful for a number of people. And what happens when we start to accumulate more and more stress is we start to make less better decisions, we start to sleep worse, we start to have physical ailments, and we know that stress is the underlying cause of most mental illness. So what we're doing in meditation is we're actually removing stress from the physiology at a really deep level. And the way that this happens is through de-exciting the mind, which de-excites our body and allows that stress release process to happen. They say that the definition of stress, or the loose definition of stress, is it's a maladaptive response to a change in expectations or environment. But also that there's no such thing as stress, there's just stressful reactions to things. So through meditation, we're building our adaptation energy, we're becoming more adaptable creatures. You know, evolutionarily, when stressful things would happen, our body would go into fight or flight. And this was incredibly helpful in helping us survive when we weren't at the top of the food chain. But in today's day and age, we live relatively comfortably, and there aren't so many life-threatening situations as there once was. But our bodies are still responding with that fight or flight response. And this is mainly due to this increase in access to information. You know, you only have to look at news, social media, our smart devices, which are on us at all times, bringing in extra information that our body is perceiving as a threat. And that's putting us into a flight or fight response. And then all of those things that can happen, our cells start to degenerate, we're more likely to be sick, we have less energy, we're less happy, and we're making worse decisions. That all comes from having a stressed physiology. So how does meditation help this? Well, we recommend sitting in a chair twice a day for 20 minutes, using the mantra and de-exciting our body and de-exciting the mind. Now, I teach a course of Vedic meditation, and it's taught over 4 consecutive days with sessions of about 60 to 90 minutes each. I have courses in Australia and America, and I also have a number of fantastic colleagues all around the world who teach this simple, natural, innocent process for systematically reducing stress and removing stress from our physiology. Now, if you'd like to know more information, just send me a message. I'd love to have a chat to you about your own meditation journey and how Vedic meditation can potentially help to remove stress from your life. And I'd love to introduce you to any of my colleagues in your local area who can teach you this beautiful technique. So please reach out and come sit with us.